Good evening, welcome to South Asia Newsline. I'm Gitasha Sharma. Here are the top stories we are tracking for you on Friday, the 24th of June. India's SCO status will strengthen security in region, says Prime Minister Modi. Not all Afghan refugees are terrorists, UN tells Pakistan. And now for all the details. India on Friday became full member of Shanghai Cooperation Organization or SCO. Till now, India was an observer nation.
India signed the Memorandum of Obligation in Uzbek capital of Tashkent to join the SCO. The SCO is a Eurasian political, economic and military organization which was founded in 2001 in Shanghai by the leaders of China, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Russia, Tajikistan and Uzbekistan.
निसंदेह एससीओ से भारत को एनर्जी, नेचुरल रिसोर्सेज और इंडस्ट्री में लाभ मिलेगा, लेकिन बदले में भारत की आर्थिक उन्नति और विशाल मार्केट भी एससीओ रीजन के आर्थिक विकास के लिए लाभकारी सिद्ध होगा.
Prime Minister Modi also vowed to adopt zero tolerance and a comprehensive approach in fighting terrorism at all levels.
एससीओ में भारत की सदस्यता खुशहाली का रास्ता बनेगी, साथ ही साथ यह सुरक्षा भी सुनिश्चित करेगी. इस क्षेत्र में नफरत, हिंसा और आतंकवाद की रेडिकल आइडियोलॉजीज के खिलाफ लड़ाई हमारा साझा उद्देश्य है.
The Indian Prime Minister is on a two-day visit to Uzbekistan to attend the annual summit of the SCO with an aim to expand India's engagement with the China-dominated grouping in areas of security, defense and energy.
Moving on, as the United Kingdom voted to exit European Union, its impact was felt in India too, where both stock and currency markets nosedived before making late recovery. But experts claim that it will not impact India's economy in long run.
United Kingdom's decision to leave the European Union saw repercussions across the global market. In India, it was nothing different. On Friday morning, the India's National Stock Exchange Index Nifty fell more than 3%. Despite slight recovery in the afternoon, Bombay Stock Exchange Index Sensex plummeted 604.51 points to end at 26,397.71 and Nifty nosedived 181.85 points to 8,088.60. Listed companies with exposure to Britain suffered the heaviest losses, with Tata Motors tanking more than 10%. Indian Finance Minister Arun Jaitley, however, assured that Indian economy is well prepared to deal with the short and medium-term consequences of Britain exiting from European Union, adding that the government remains committed to its macroeconomic framework with its focus on maintaining stability. Many experts predict that even as stocks and the rupee took a plunge after the referendum results were out, its effect on the Indian economy in the longer term will be less.
In fact, in the longer term, I view it as a bit of a positive also, because London and Delhi have a very good relationship and they want to invest in the country. I think they'll come out from European Union, they will have more funds to invest in the country, and that could also be a positive step in the longer run.
The people of United Kingdom voted to leave the European Union in a historic referendum, leading to global economic uncertainty and a weaker pound.
Indian Finance Minister Arun Jaitley on Friday invited Chinese businessmen to invest in India. New Delhi has been making efforts to pull global investors under its Make in India initiative.
Making a strong pitch for Chinese investment in India's expanding infrastructure sector, Indian Finance Minister Arun Jaitley said that India will be the only economy in the world to grow at 7.5 to 8%. He was speaking at an investment forum as a part of the Make in India initiative.
Even in an unsupportive global environment, we probably would be the only economy which moves upwards of 7.5%, more towards an 8% growth rate. In a supportive global environment, if things change for the better, I don't know what the rates itself would be, but I am assuming that the global environment remains the same. And I think India, therefore, in these roadmaps, offers a very attractive opportunity, because this size of economic activity is now going to carry on and expand over the next few decades.
Jaitley is in China on a 5-day official visit. He is scheduled to take part in a seminar discussion on infrastructure and global economic growth.
Moving on to news from Pakistan, United Nations has asked Pakistan not to label Afghan refugees on its soil as terrorists. This comes as Pakistan has been alleging that Afghan refugee camps have turned into safe havens for terrorists in Pakistan.
United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees Filippo Grandi has urged the Pakistani government to not blame Afghan refugees who are residing in Pakistan for terrorism in the country. His comment came after Pakistan's advisor to Prime Minister Sartaj Aziz said in a statement that Afghan refugee camps within Pakistan were being turned into safe havens for terrorists. Grandi, who was on a 2-day visit to Pakistan, said that the 2.5 million Afghan refugees in Pakistan were at a risk of becoming a forgotten crisis. He called on the international community to invest more funds to help them.
Please don't categorize all refugees as terrorists, because there have been very serious, despicable, horrifying episodes of terrorism, including here in Peshawar, as we all know. My appeal is that not only to the authorities but also to the local population. Refugees, as you know, are not terrorists. And if a few of them have been involved in criminal acts, then they should be prosecuted through due process, but according to law, like any other person.
Grandi said he had made the case for extending the legal status of Afghan refugees due to expire on June 30th during his 2-day visit to Pakistan. Pakistani officials have recently hinted at deporting Afghan refugees amid tense relations with Kabul. Many Afghan refugees say they are facing increased harassment by the Pakistan authorities in wake of worsening diplomatic relations between Afghanistan and Pakistan.
The International Commission of Jurists, or ICJ, has asked the Pakistan government to discontinue the trial of civilians through military courts. In a statement, the body asked Pakistan to stop putting civilians charged with terrorism-related offences on trial before military tribunals. Since January 2015, when Pakistan empowered military courts to try civilians for terrorism-related offences, 11 military courts have been set up to hear such cases. At least 12 people have been hanged after the trials. The ICJ, however, described it as a grossly unfair and maintains that these tribunals are opaque and operate in violation of national and international fair trial standards. Meanwhile, Nepal has decided to seek compensation from the Canadian government for the families of 13 Nepalese who were killed in a suicide attack in Afghanistan on June 20. The 13 victims used to guard the Canadian embassy in Afghanistan's capital city of Kabul. The Nepal government has also decided to seek immediate release of adequate compensation from the British security consultancy firm Sabre International, which had hired the victims to guard the Canadian mission. On June 20, a Taliban suicide bomber set himself off outside a minibus in the Afghan capital of Kabul, killing 27 people, including the Nepalese security contractors. Their bodies were flown to Nepal on Wednesday and were handed over to their families. Thousands of devotees each year on either sides of the Indo-Pak border participate in separate fairs to seek blessings and sacred items of healing at a shrine located in India's northern Jammu and Kashmir province. People from both the sides converged in large number this year to offer prayers.
The annual festival of Saint Baba Chamlial was celebrated with devotees from Pakistan also paying obeisance at the shrine in Sambha district of Jammu and Kashmir. India's Border Security Force and Pakistan Rangers handled the annual affair and helped people from both sides of the international border receive the holy water and soil believed to have healing properties against skin ailments.
ये जगह इसलिए ज़्यादा महानता रखती है, यहाँ की जो मिट्टी है उसको हम शक्कर कहते हैं, जो पानी है उसको हम शरबत कहते हैं। पानी और शरबत दोनों को मिलाने से यहाँ जितने जो चर्म रोग हैं वो ठीक होते हैं। हमने खुद देखा, हमारे रिलेटिव्स जो बाहर हरियाणा में पंजाब में रहते हैं, हमने खुद जो चंडीगढ़ पीजे से ठीक नहीं हो सके वो यहाँ आकर ठीक हो गए।
The festival is celebrated in the memory of Baba Dalip Singh Manhas every year in June in Chamlial village, revered by people of all faiths on both sides of the border.
Ramadan brings with it a host of delicacies that are especially consumed during the holy month. India's northern Lucknow city, known for its royal cuisine, sees a spike in number of customers visiting the food joints during the holy month.
The very delectable royal cuisine of Lucknow city in India's northern Uttar Pradesh province has garnered attention and repeated visits of people to the city since decades. A food joint especially popular among food enthusiasts during the holy month of Ramadan is Rahim Ke Kulche Nahari that was started in the year 1890. The kulcha is cooked in tandoor and primarily consists of flour, milk and clear butter, while nahari, a non-vegetarian curry, is cooked using various spices. The place serves the hot combo for iftar, the evening meal that continues till the wee hours of morning for sehri as well.
रहीम की ये जो कुलचे नहारी की शॉप है पूरे लखनऊ में बहुत ज़्यादा फेमस है और जब भी रमज़ान शरीफ आए और रहीम की नहारी ना खाए तो समझिए हम लोगों ने कुछ नहीं खाया और अक्सर लोग इसको जब सहरी होती है तब ज़रूर खाना पसंद करते हैं और हम लोग तो अक्सर करके
नहीं। हमारी जो शॉप है उसके अंदर एक बात का तो ये ख्याल रखा जाता है कि क्वालिटी जो है जो 100 साल पहले दी जा रही थी वही आज भी दी जाए, है नहीं। जो सर्विस उस टाइम दी जा रही थी कोशिश हम सब की है कि वही सर्विस आज भी दी जाए और जो मोहब्बत आपको मिल रही थी वो मोहब्बत आज भी दी जाए।
The taste of the crispy golden brown kulcha and the hot and thick nahari unfolds the reason behind Lucknow being known as a food lover's delight.
Cine fans will get a taste of the gruesome side of the society as Bollywood's latest psychological thriller Raman Raghav 2.0 hits theatres this weekend. Well, that's the way it was in South Asia this evening. Before we conclude, the top stories once again. India's SCO status will strengthen security in region, says Prime Minister Modi. Not all Afghan refugees are terrorists, UN tells Pakistan. Now our viewers can watch the show on SouthAsiaNewsline.com. You can also visit us on Facebook.com/SAsiaNewsline and follow us on Twitter @SAsiaNewsline. That's all in tonight's edition. We'll see you same time next week. Have a great weekend. Good night.